Welcome to Aurelius Insights. Hello and welcome, seekers of wisdom, to Aurelius Insights, a place where timeless philosophy meets modern life. I'm thrilled that you've joined us today as we embark on a journey towards self-discovery and transformation. Here we dive deep into ancient teachings and practical insights to help you unlock your true potential and live a life marked by clarity, resilience, and purpose. Today, we're exploring a subject that's close to many of our hearts: 7 habits that will make you more attractive. But this isn't about superficial beauty or fleeting charm. Instead, we're talking about a kind of attractiveness that radiates from within, a magnetism born of self-mastery, inner strength, and a clear sense of purpose. Whether you're looking to enhance your personal relationships, boost your professional presence, or simply evolve into the best version of yourself, the wisdom we share here can set you on the right path. At Aurelius Insights, we believe that true attractiveness comes from cultivating habits that transform not only how you appear to others, but, more importantly, how you feel inside. Over the next few minutes, we'll touch on ideas inspired by Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, whose timeless words remind us that control over our own minds is the first step toward true freedom. We'll discuss how self-control, embracing adversity, living with purpose, practicing compassion, speaking less while listening more, detaching from external validation, and pursuing wisdom relentlessly can change the way you interact with the world. Imagine a life where every decision you make is infused with intention, and every challenge is seen as an opportunity for growth. Picture yourself not just surviving, but thriving, with a calm confidence that naturally draws others to you. That's the kind of transformation we're talking about, a transformation that goes beyond the surface and touches the very essence of who you are. So, whether you're new here or a long-time follower, get ready to immerse yourself in practical strategies and profound insights that will help you shine from the inside out. Stay tuned, take notes, and most importantly, reflect on how these habits can become part of your daily life. Once again, welcome to Aurelius Insights, where your journey to a more attractive and meaningful life begins now.
Let's begin. Habit 1. Cultivate self-control. Self-control is the cornerstone of true attractiveness. Imagine your inner life as a mighty river. When uncontrolled, this river overflows, its currents wild, unpredictable, and destructive. But when you channel its energy, you empower not only yourself but also everything around you. Today, we delve into how mastering your impulses can transform your life. Let's consider what self-control really means. It is not about suppression or denial. It's about understanding your desires and emotions so thoroughly that you can choose your responses deliberately. When faced with anger, envy, or even a momentary temptation for instant gratification, self-control provides you the strength to pause, reflect, and then act according to your higher principles. For instance, think of a time when you felt overwhelmed by anger. In that moment, a person without self-control might lash out, letting their emotions run rampant. But if you have cultivated self-control, you recognize the warning signs of an impending outburst. You might take a deep breath, step away from the situation, or count to 10. This pause is not just a delay. It is an active choice to behave in a way that reflects your inner strength and character. Throughout history, Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus have stressed that the power over one's mind is the greatest freedom. When you realize that you are not a slave to your impulses, you begin to see the world and yourself differently. Each time you choose discipline over immediate pleasure, you reinforce a habit of measured response. Over time, these choices become as natural as breathing, and the energy you exude begins to attract respect and admiration from those around you. In practical terms, start small. Practice pausing before you speak, especially when emotions are high. Develop a habit of asking yourself, will my words or actions add value in this moment, or will they sow regret? With regular practice, you'll find that your capacity for self-control grows. You become more resilient, more thoughtful, and ultimately, far more attractive, not because you are suppressing your feelings, but because you are mastering them. Remember, true self-control is like a well-tuned instrument. It requires regular practice, attention, and a commitment to personal growth. As you continue on this journey, you will not only find that you are better able to manage life's challenges, but you will also notice how naturally people gravitate toward your calm, composed presence. Take a moment now to reflect on a recent situation where you could have benefited from a pause. How might the outcome have changed if you had chosen self-control over impulsivity? Allow this thought to guide you as you commit to cultivating this powerful habit in every aspect of your life. Habit 2. Embrace adversity. Adversity is often seen as something to be avoided at all costs, but within every hardship lies the seed of growth. Embracing adversity means facing challenges head-on, understanding that each trial is an opportunity to build resilience and inner strength. Consider the strongest trees in the forest. They are not the ones sheltered from the storm, but those that have bent with the wind yet remained rooted in the earth. Similarly,
When life presents obstacles, be they personal setbacks, professional challenges, or unexpected losses, you have a choice: to crumble or to rise. The Stoics believed that hardships are not curses but rather the raw materials from which character is forged. When confronted with adversity, the key is to shift your perspective. Instead of seeing difficulties as insurmountable barriers, view them as teachers. Each challenge offers valuable lessons about your own strengths and areas for growth. It's during these times that you learn what you are truly capable of, and in doing so, you build a confidence that is both deep and enduring. Imagine a scenario in which you face a significant professional failure. At first, the setback might feel like a personal blow, but if you embrace the adversity, you begin to analyze the experience objectively, identifying what went wrong, learning from the missteps, and emerging with a renewed sense of purpose. This process of transformation not only strengthens your resolve, but also enhances your attractiveness to others, who are naturally drawn to those who can face life's storms with courage. Moreover, adversity teaches humility. It reminds us that we are all vulnerable, that no one is immune to life's challenges. This vulnerability, when embraced, fosters empathy and compassion, qualities that add layers to your character. Overcoming difficulties makes you relatable and inspires those who are struggling to see that there is light even in the darkest moments. Spend a few moments reflecting on a recent challenge you've overcome. What did you learn about yourself? How did that experience shape you for the better? As you continue to welcome adversity as a teacher, you'll notice that each struggle leaves you a little bit stronger, a little bit more resilient, and undeniably more attractive from within. Habit 3. Live with purpose. Living with purpose is about aligning your daily actions with your deepest values and goals. When you know why you wake up each morning, your life takes on a direction that is both inspiring and magnetic. Begin by asking yourself, what is my true purpose? This is not a question to be answered lightly. It requires deep reflection and honesty. Perhaps your purpose is to be of service to others, to create beauty in the world, or to seek knowledge and understanding. Whatever it may be, once you uncover it, let it guide every decision you make. Living with purpose is like being the captain of your own ship. Without a clear destination, you drift aimlessly, vulnerable to the winds of circumstance. But with a clear purpose, you navigate confidently, even when the seas are rough. Each action you take becomes a step toward fulfilling your destiny, and that unwavering commitment is what makes you truly attractive. Consider the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who urged us to waste no time debating what a good man should be, simply to be one. When you live with purpose, you embody that ideal. Your choices become deliberate and meaningful, and you naturally inspire those around you. People are drawn to individuals who know what they stand for, who act with intention rather than being swept away by trivial pursuits. A practical way to cultivate a purposeful life is to set daily intentions. Every morning, take a moment to define what you want to achieve, not just in terms of tasks, but in how you wish to conduct yourself, how you plan to make a positive impact, and how you will uphold your values. Throughout your day, use these intentions as a compass, guiding you back to your true north whenever distractions arise. Reflect on your day at night. Did your actions align with your purpose? What small victories can you celebrate, and where can you improve? This ongoing process of reflection is key to living intentionally. It helps you remain grounded and keeps your eyes fixed on the bigger picture. Living with purpose not only enriches your own life, but also makes you a beacon for others. When you are clear about your direction, you radiate confidence, passion, and a magnetic energy that draws people in. Your life becomes an example, a living testimony that true fulfillment comes from aligning your actions with your innermost beliefs. Habit 4. Practice compassion. Compassion is the gentle art of understanding and empathizing with the struggles of others. In a world that often seems harsh and indifferent, practicing compassion sets you apart as someone who truly cares, and that caring nature is incredibly attractive. At its core, compassion is about recognizing that everyone has battles they are fighting. It is the willingness to extend grace to others, to offer kindness without expecting anything in return. The Stoics taught that our shared humanity binds us together, and that by practicing compassion, we not only help others heal, but also nourish our own souls. Picture a moment when you witnessed someone in distress. How did you react? Compassionate action might have been as simple as offering a smile, a kind word, or even just your undivided attention. In these small acts, you communicate a powerful message that you see them, you understand them, and you care. This kind of connection builds trust and fosters a sense of belonging, which is the foundation of any strong relationship. When you practice compassion, you also cultivate inner strength. It takes courage to be vulnerable and empathetic in a world that often values values self-interest. Yet, it is through compassion that you truly connect with the essence of what it means to be human. It allows you to look beyond your own concerns and to acknowledge the pain and beauty in others' lives. A practical exercise in compassion is to begin each day by acknowledging the struggles that others might be facing. Whether it's a coworker dealing with stress or a stranger who appears downcast, try to see the world through their eyes. This shift in perspective not only broadens your understanding, but also enriches your emotional life. Reflect on how compassion has played a role in your life. Recall a time when someone's kindness made a difference to you. Let that memory inspire you to pay it forward. The more you give compassion freely, the more you find that it returns to you in unexpected ways, strengthening your relationships, deepening your empathy, and enhancing your inner beauty. Remember, compassion is not a sign of weakness. On the contrary, it is one of the strongest attributes you can possess. It demonstrates that you are confident enough in yourself to care deeply for others, and that kind of authenticity is irresistible. Let your heart be open and watch as your compassionate nature transforms not only your world, but also the lives of those around you. Habit 5. Speak less, listen more. In a world full of noise and endless chatter, the ability to speak less and listen more is a rare and powerful trait. When you truly listen, you validate the experiences of others and create a space for genuine connection. This quiet strength, expressed through careful listening and deliberate speech, is a hallmark of inner wisdom and a key component of true attractiveness. Consider how often we fill our conversations with unnecessary words, perhaps even without meaning. But imagine if you took a moment to pause and truly absorb what someone else was saying. Listening deeply is an art that can transform your relationships and help you gain insights that are often missed in the rush of everyday life. The Stoic philosophy teaches us that silence is not empty, it is full of answers. Zeno of Citium famously remarked that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, to listen twice as much as we speak. When you practice this balance, your words carry greater weight. You become someone who reflects carefully before contributing, ensuring that every word matters. Practical ways to develop this habit include active listening techniques. Maintain eye contact, nod in acknowledgement, and resist the urge to interrupt. Focus on understanding the speaker's perspective fully before you respond. Over time, you will notice that not only do your conversations become richer, but people also begin to appreciate your thoughtful presence. Think of a time when you were truly listened to. How did it make you feel? Now, imagine offering that same level of attention to every conversation you have. This shift in approach does more than just make you a better communicator. It builds trust and respect, qualities that are both rare and incredibly attractive. By choosing to speak less, you also create space for reflection. Each pause in conversation becomes an opportunity to consider whether your words add value or simply add to the noise. This intentionality in communication is a sign of deep self-awareness and maturity. When people see that you are not merely waiting for your turn to speak but are genuinely engaged in understanding them, they feel validated and more connected to you. As you practice this habit, take a moment to notice the changes in your interactions. Perhaps you'll find that conflicts resolve more easily, or that others confide in you more readily. There is a quiet power in listening, a power that speaks volumes about your inner strength and wisdom. Ultimately, speaking less and listening more is not just about restraint. It's about cultivating a presence that values depth over superficiality. In doing so, you not only enrich your own life, but also become a beacon of calm and thoughtful energy in a noisy world. Habit 6. Detach from external validation. In today's social landscape, it's easy to become obsessed with the opinions of others. Yet, true inner strength comes from detaching yourself from external validation and embracing the freedom of being true to who you are. This independence is not only liberating, it is profoundly attractive. Think about how often you find yourself altering your opinions, behaviors, or even your appearance to meet others' expectations. The Stoics remind us that the only approval that truly matters is our own. Epictetus taught, it is not things themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. When you internalize this wisdom, you begin to see that your worth does not depend on the fleeting accolades or criticisms of those around you. Detaching from external validation means building your self-worth on your values, principles, and inner convictions. It means recognizing that the applause of others is transient, but the respect you earn from living authentically lasts a lifetime. When you focus on aligning your actions with your own ideals, you free yourself from the need for constant approval. This freedom radiates confidence, a quiet assurance that others find irresistibly attractive. A practical way to start this journey is to frequently ask yourself, am I doing this because it aligns with my values, or am I seeking external validation? By bringing this question into your daily decisions, you begin to shift your focus inward. Over time, You learn to value your own judgment above all else. Visualize a life where your decisions are guided solely by your inner compass. Every choice, every action reflects your true self, unclouded by the opinions of others. In such a state, you become not only more confident, but also more resilient in the face of criticism. People are drawn to those who stand firm in their convictions, do not waver even when faced with external pressures. This habit also frees up energy that might otherwise be spent worrying about others' opinions. Instead, you channel that energy into personal growth, creative pursuits, and building genuine relationships. When you stop chasing external approval, you naturally attract people who appreciate you for who you truly are, and this authenticity creates deep, lasting connections. Reflect on a time when you felt pressured to conform. How might your life have changed if you had trusted your own inner voice instead? Embracing this detachment is not an overnight process. It requires consistent practice and self-compassion. Yet as you grow more secure in your own worth, you will notice that your presence becomes more magnetic, your decisions more deliberate, and your life infinitely more fulfilling. In freeing yourself from the chains of external validation, you unlock the true power of independence, a power that not only enhances your own life, but also inspires others to do the same. Habit 7. Pursue wisdom relentlessly. Wisdom is the lifelong pursuit of understanding, growth, and truth. It is a journey without a final destination, a continuous quest that enriches every aspect of your being. When you commit to learning every day, you radiate an inner light that is both captivating and transformative. The Stoic philosophers dedicated their lives to seeking wisdom. They recognized that every experience, every conversation, and every challenge is an opportunity to learn something new about the world and about yourself. By cultivating a mindset of curiosity and openness, you invite knowledge into your life, and with it, a deeper sense of purpose and connection. Imagine waking up each day with the determination to learn something new. Perhaps it's through reading, engaging in meaningful discussions, or simply reflecting on your experiences. Each step you take toward wisdom builds your character and expands your understanding of what it means to live a good life. Consider the transformative effect this pursuit has on your decision-making. When you value wisdom above fleeting pleasures, you begin to see the bigger picture. Every choice becomes an opportunity to align yourself with truth and virtue. As Seneca wisely noted, as long as you live, keep learning how to live. This commitment to growth is a powerful magnet that not only elevates you, but also inspires those around you. Practical strategies for pursuing wisdom include setting aside time each day for reflection, journaling your thoughts, and engaging with mentors or peers who challenge your perspectives. Let your thirst for knowledge guide you, not in a quest for superficial facts, but in a deep exploration of life's complexities. In doing so, you cultivate a humility that is essential for true wisdom. You acknowledge that no matter how much you learn, there is always more to discover. The pursuit of wisdom also shapes your character. It encourages you to ask difficult questions, to seek the truth even when it is uncomfortable, and to remain open-minded in the face of uncertainty. This relentless curiosity not only enriches your life, but also sets you apart as someone who is deeply committed to personal growth. Take a moment now to reflect on your journey. What lessons have you learned recently? How has your quest for wisdom transformed your perspective on life? As you continue down this path, you will find that every step, every challenge, and every moment of insight adds a layer of depth to your character. This ongoing process of self-improvement is one of the most attractive qualities you can cultivate. By pursuing wisdom relentlessly, you create a life that is not only rich in knowledge, but also filled with purpose and meaning. Your inner light shines brighter with every lesson learned, drawing others toward the profound beauty of a well-examined life. Video conclusion. As we come to the end of today's exploration of the 7 habits that will make you more attractive, take a moment to reflect on the journey we've shared. From cultivating self-control and embracing adversity to living with purpose, practicing compassion, listening deeply, detaching from external validation, and pursuing wisdom relentlessly. Each of these habits is a stepping stone on the path to true inner radiance. Remember, the transformation we seek begins from within. When you commit to these practices, you are not only enhancing your own life, but also inspiring those around you to seek their own paths of growth and fulfillment. The wisdom of the Stoics reminds us that the quality of our inner life defines our outward presence. By mastering our inner world, we unlock a power that is both subtle and incredibly compelling. I invite you now to pause, reflect, and consider which of these habits resonates most with you. What small step can you take today to begin integrating these principles into your daily life? Whether it's a moment of quiet reflection, a conscious decision to pause before speaking, or a renewed commitment to learning, every action matters. Thank you for spending this time with me here at Aurelius Insights. I hope these insights empower you to cultivate habits that not only enhance your attractiveness, but also enrich your entire life. If you found value in today's discussion, please like, subscribe, and share this video with others who might benefit from these timeless lessons. Your journey to a more meaningful and attractive life is just beginning, and I'm honored to be a part of it. Until next time, keep seeking wisdom, stay true to yourself, and remember, your transformation starts now.